And that's what I was doing wrong on the other one. As long as I'm not being stupid, yes. It was easier at Richfield. I had two other idiots to show off. Here, I just got to prove it to myself, and I'm forgetting the same stuff I told them to do. Gentlemen, if you would like, I have an open headset at any point.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks a lot.
Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the 6th annual Next Holiday Classic Women's Basketball Tournament at Lindbergh Center on the campus of Hopkins High School. And Dick Shirley Hills here continues to work on the basketball tournament. Today, we have 7 members of the top team participating, as well as a Prairie of the social top team, Rufus from Milwaukee. Now, before we start our first quarterfinal game today, we actually rise. We're playing our national anthem. Bright stars through the perilous fight, for the land was we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red bombs were seen yet. And for Rufus James, 6'8", shooter forward, number 42, Aviana Young. And for Prairie, 5'9", Ninth grade forward number 33, Emma Vera. Rufus by Prairie, by Kelly Hendricks, Anthony Young, and Brady Zimmerman. Assisted by Jack Reese, Molly Rhodes, and Sarah Jordan. The officials for today's game are John Henry, Tyler Prairie, and Mark Raha. The official scorers Joe Rufus, the timekeeper Kevin Kim. Official staff remain kept by Josh Server and David Berger from Varsity Results.
Welcome to Hopkins High School. Hope I'm coming across okay. Welcome to Hopkins High School. Today's first game of the Dick's Sporting Goods Holiday Classic is the Milwaukee King Generals versus the Eden Prairie Eagles. Milwaukee King comes into this game with a 2-3 record, and Eden Prairie comes in with a 7-1 record. You heard the starters. As always, I'll be slow in picking up names, but here we go. With the jump ball. Rufus King handles the jump ball. This is Flower. Gets it over to the right side to Eccles. Now the ball works its way back to Eccles to Flowers. Eden Prairie playing a man. Flowers drives in, no good. And Gilliam gets the rebound, puts it back up, and it's knocked out of bounds. In the early going, ball gets tossed into Young. Back over to Eccles. Eccles shot no good, rebounded by Saxton. And here come the Eagles. Goes to the right side. King in there man-to-man as well. Johnson is blocked, but a foul. The foul is going to be called on Young.
Young as their first, and the team starts. Johnson will shoot 2.
Jackie's first free throw is good, and she has the first points of the 2011 Dick's Sporting Goods Holiday Classic. Second free throw coming. Left-hander's shot is good, and we're at 2-0. Young picks up the errant inbounds pass and gets it back to Flower. Flower to the right side to Eccles. Eccles inside to Young, and Young is fouled, and they're going to call that foul on Knopf.
Being very confident, number 13, Knopf, as the first of the team's first.
Ball getting passed in to Young. Young shot short and rebounded by Knopf. Gets it to Mulaney. Mulaney crosses the timeline going to the right side. She's being watched by Gilliam. Shot up, no good. Johnson with the rebound, no good. And Eccles gets the rebound for King for the Generals. Pushing it up ahead, shot no good. Here come the Eagles. Mulaney's floater to the left, good. And it's 4-0 Eden Prairie. Flower tries to go by defender, picks up her own loose ball. Eccles, fade away from about 12 feet is good. And the Generals are on the board. Ball inside on lead pass for Johnson, and that's good. Flower across the timeline up ahead to Eccles. Her shot no good. And we're going to get a jump ball. Alternate possession will belong to the Eden Prairie Eagles. Full court pressure by Milwaukee King. And we're going to get a hold away from the ball before the inbounds on Gilliam. 5 new players in for Milwaukee. Get the names as they touch the ball. Mulaney breaks the double team pressure. Into Johnson. Johnson on the low block. Up and good. She now has 6 points. And it's 8-2. Jump ball, alternate possession will go to Rufus King. Passing the ball in is Williams. Martin taking something out of her hair. Number 24 is Hayes. Number 34 is Chappelli. And Chappelli gets the ball in the backcourt, hands it off to Fendrich. And Mulaney's going to be called for a foul for Eden Prairie. Williams was on the baseline. Ball gets pushed into Martin. Martin drives left side, loses control of the ball. It was slapped from behind by Boehm. B-O-E-H-M. Number 33, Emma Boehm, 5'9" freshman for Eden Prairie. Martin with the ball. Falls, no travel called. Jump ball. Alternate possession this time will belong to Eden Prairie. Both teams getting on the floor for the ball. Not afraid to dive at it. Full court man pressure. Mulaney gets the ball. Gets it back over to Boehm. Back to Mulaney. And we're going to get a holding foul on 34 Taylor. Oh, 34 Chappelli.
34 Chappelle. That is her first, the team's third.
Or Chappelle. Her first. Ball in now for Mulaney in the lane. Johnson couldn't quite control that pass. Ball goes inside now to Knock. And she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot.
That is her first and team's fourth. Love will shoot 2.
Maybe I have some names mixed up, but they're announcing number 30 as Gilliam. Free throws far short of the rim. Second one coming. 8-2 our score, 15:05 to go in the first half. Eden Prairie versus Rufus King. And that one was short on the rim as well, or didn't hit the rim. Ball belongs to the Generals. Ball gets passed in. Gilliam with the ball, crosses the court at the double team. Ball gets handed off. Shot put up. Johnson with the block and rebound. Ball being pushed ahead by Eden Prairie. Saxton finds the back door with Mulaney, and she puts it up and in. Gilliam now. She loses it, but a travel by Saxton. Ball gets down to the baseline. Shot goes up and didn't roll in. But Hayes will go to the line to shoot free throws. This follows on Knopf. That'll be her second, I believe.
That is her second. Team's third. Hayes will shoot 2.
Akila Hayes, freshman. 5'10". Johnson with the rebound on the missed shot. Still 10-2. Ball pushed ahead to Mulaney. Mulaney driving the lane. Puts it off the glass and in from 3 feet. 12-2 our score. coming up on the 14-minute mark, and traveling is Gilliam. 5 new players again for Rufus. King. And as we have them, we'll get names as they touch the ball best we can. At halftime, I'll double check names versus my program. Jackie Johnson was called for travel. Generals with the ball from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ball goes left side, Salters. Salters shot blocked by Johnson, picked up by Mulaney and knocked out of bounds. And it went off Mulaney's leg. Nice individual effort by Salters, 5'5" senior. Flower with the ball. Now to Eccles. Eccles pump fakes while in the air and puts it up and in. Stealing the ball. Flower. Flower knocks it out of bounds herself. It'll belong to Eden Prairie. Looks like the Generals are starting to get their rhythm. And ball gets tipped, picked up, and last touch by Mulaney out of bounds. Going to belong to Milwaukee.
Don't take the ball out of bounds. Back up, Kathy. Back up.
Flower easily breaks the press. Finds Eccles on the left side. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Tall into the game. Ball shot by Williams, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Eden Prairie on the block, I guess. 13:28 remaining in our first half. Salters passing the ball in. Gets it on top for Williams. Williams hands it off for Flower. And driving the lane and shot altered by Johnson. Eden Prairie with the rebound. Shot attempt by Eccles. Mulaney crosses the timeline. Into Johnson. Johnson's quick layup on the turnaround side is good. And Jackie Johnson now with 8 points. Ball right side. Looks like Eden Prairie's trying a 1-3-1. Ball gets kicked out on top. Eccles with the shot just under the 3-point line, so it's a 16-foot shot. And it's a 14-6 game. Eden Prairie by 8. Mulaney uses her dribble, and Chris Carr calls timeout. Our first of the first half, our score, Eden Prairie 14, Milwaukee Rufus King Generals 6. If the referee would just move out of my way. Mulaney now with the ball. Comes across the timeline left side. Generals still in their man, it looks like. Mulaney on the give and go off the backboard, no good on the left side. Williams with the rebound. Williams up ahead to Flower. Flower shot long, and Williams with rebound. Williams. Ball almost into the backcourt. Williams comes up with the pass to save it, and they're going to say a foul. Saxton, she interfered apparently with Flower trying to get at the ball on the pass. Ball passed in. Williams picks up the loose ball. Williams drives down the right side, pulls up, shot, blocked, by Mulaney, rebounded by Johnson. Ball up ahead. Tall into the backcourt, over and back. Tibbetts had the pass. Tall couldn't handle it. THUL. Flower with the ball. Eden Prairie still man. William finding a triple team as the ball's passed into her. And it's a pick 'em foul. Fouls on Johnson. Her first, team fifth, as you heard. Shot up, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Ball up ahead to Mulaney. Ball stolen away by Eccles. Eccles up ahead, pulls up at the left elbow. Her shot off the back iron, no good. Gets the rebound, and I think they're going to catch Eccles. Yep. Eccles coming from behind to get in front.
Rufus team foul by number 3 Eccles. That is the first of the team's fifth. Prairie 4 Johnson now playing.
Johnson returns to the game. Ball pushed ahead. Mulaney resets the offense. General's playing a man-to-man. And ball into Mulaney. Jackie Johnson on the give and go. No good. Rebound fought for. Johnson grabs it, and she's called for travel. That's 2 travels on her. And both of them, she's wondering what is going on. Five new players again for the Generals. Ball on the right side, 3-point shot. Martin is good. Makes it a 5-point game at 14-9. Saxton on the left side, drives into the lane, hands it off, and getting the basket will be number 24, Cooterer. 5'10" freshman for Eden Prairie. On the right side again, number 21, Martin. And again, it's good. It's a 4-point game at the 10-minute mark at 16-12 now. Eden Prairie had a 10-point lead at 12-2, and they turned the ball over, and now the Generals have a chance to get a little closer. Ball knocked out of bounds by Saxton. It'll belong to the Generals. 9:50 to go.
Eden Prairie 11-12. Replaces Tibbetts. And 5 Germany replaces Saxton.
Ball passed into Martin. Her 3-point shot on the left side this time is no good. Both her other threes were elbow extended right side. Ball up ahead. Trammell shot no good. Rebounded by Chappelle. Or Chappelle. Martin with the ball. Wants to set the offense. Drives down. Has her pass blocked. And the ball gets knocked around and finally picked up by Williams. Williams drives in the lane. Her shot no good. Johnson with the rebound. Ahead to Mulaney. Mulaney. Bounce pass ahead. Is up no good. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. And last touch by Chappelle. .909 remaining in the first half. 16-12 our score. Ball passed in. Girelli into the game, number 5 for Eden Prairie. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, belonging to the Generals. for the Generals as I have it on the floor. Fendrich with the ball, Martin with the ball. And Martin travels. 32, Williams. 24, Hayes. And there's one more I can't see. 34, Chappelle. For Eden Prairie with the ball, Mulaney. Also on the floor, Girelli. Johnson trying to get the ball, does, and is fouled. Kuderer, number 24, number 11, Trammell.
Rufus game foul.
And that's everybody. Johnson's free throw is good. Brings her to 9 points. And again, a complete line shift for Milwaukee.
10, McWilliams, 11, Fowler, and 42 Johnson. Johnson at the line.
Second free throw rolls around and is good. Ball passed in. Flower with the ball. Flower pushes it ahead. Echols with the three-point shot from the right side. And the Generals are finally starting to get a little more comfortable. Johnson on the hitch and go. Mulaney in the lane. 14-footer, no good. Put it back up by Mulaney. Rebounded by Echols. Echols up ahead. It's a 4-on-3. Passes it off. Williams. Echols. Left side. Now the ball works down for Gilliam. Her shot no good. Mulaney blocks and rebounds. Mulaney now. Pushes ahead. Pass fake. Up and in from just outside the lane about the block area. 20-15 our score. Trammell with the rebound, or the steal. Mulaney with 6 points now. Johnson travels. She head faked and faked herself out. Williams, right elbow. Shot short, is partially blocked. Rebounded by Tibbetts. Mulaney crossing the timeline. Johnson, no good, gets her own rebound, goes to the left side at the block, foul. This is on Echols. For Echols, that'll be her second. It's McWilliams, Brooksy McWilliams they call. 5'9" sophomore for number 10. I believe that's going to be her second. Martin comes in, Bayham comes in. Second free throw is good by Johnson. That gives her, I believe, a dozen. Martin with the ball, bounce pass. Ball put up. Nice little shot in the lane for Salters. 22-17, still a 5-point game. Ball goes inside for Trammell, and she gets her first basket. On the right side, Flower hands it off. Williams now on the right side, 15-footer's good, all net, on the baseline. And they're calling her Young, not Echols. And it is Young. That's my bad. Young. Her shot, or the shot by Johnson, no good. Trammell shot, top of the backboard, no good. Johnson, no good. Trammell, her shot off the glass finally. 4 attempts, 1 made. And a foul. This is going to be on Trammell.
Flower line.
Shaquila Flower, 5'1" freshman. First free throw is good. And that's her first point of the game.
Rufus King, 32 Williams now playing. Prairie 12, Saxon, and 20 Paul now playing.
I'll get the name straight. Williams is 32. Young is 42. Flower is 11, shooting at the line. Girelli passes the ball off to Johnson, crossing the half-court mark. Johnson gets it back to Girelli. Girelli down the lane. Trammell spins right, off the glass, no good. Johnson with the rebound, puts it up and in. For Johnson, that's 14, and we have 5:50 to go here in the first half. Martin, left side, gives it to Eccles. And Trammell gets the rebound. Girelli going down the left side, hands it off to Tull. Tull loses it. Ball picked up, pushed ahead. Young. Good. Young from Williams. And Saxon is tripped. Not called. Ball gets passed off. Young with the basket from Flower. And we're at 28-25. Johnson. Back over to Girelli. Girelli loses her step, loses the ball. Goes back and gets it. And ball pass to Trammell, a little late. Picking the ball up is Eccles. Eccles up ahead. All by herself is good. And we're at a 1-point game. 4:39 to go. 28-27. And we're going to get a foul on Flower. Going to the line will be Andy Girelli, 5'5" freshman.
Lucas King off the line for another foul. It's your first, team's 8. Prairie 3, Rufus King, 34, Chappelle now playing. Jeremy will shoot 1 and 1.
Jurley's first free throw is good.
For Rufus King,
That's her first point.
replaces Fowler.
Second free throw is good. Now Mullaney can come in. And Eden Prairie picks up three-quarter man. Ball for Martin. Martin's pushed. And a technical is called on head coach Craig Matchett. So Mullaney's going to shoot the technical. Eden Prairie will get the rebound, or the ball. First free throw is no good. Second one coming. They'll get the ball at half court when we resume play. I'll be able to see what's going on, provided that referee moves.
Black ball. Black. Right at half. What's that?
Saxton passing the ball into Mullaney. Mullaney with the ball in the back court, being watched by Williams. No. Yeah, Williams. Mullaney's cut free on the lane, puts it up and in on the left side. Ball pushed ahead. Martin, right side, three-pointers, short this time. And rebounding is Eccles, and we're going to get a foul on Johnson. No, they're going to call it on Tull. Eccles shooting 1+. Down by 6, now by 5. Young coming in.
Replaces Chappelle.
Second free throw is good as well. To a 3-point game. Mulaney down the lane, bounce pass to Trammell. Trammell's basket is good. Ball gets pushed ahead now, left side. Eccles, her shot, 16-footer is good. 35-31, 4-point game. Mulaney hands it out to Johnson. Johnson comes down the lane, passes it off to Tall. Tall just below the elbow. 37-31, 3:30 to go. Ball getting pushed ahead now. Young, nice little spin move and a foul on Trammell.
He's very confident for Trammell. As her second and team's 8.
As you heard.
Will shoot 2.
Young's free throw is good.
11 Fowler and 12 Salters.
Tibbetts also came in for Eden Prairie. Second free throw is short, and Tibbetts with the rebound. Almost has it stolen away. She gives it to Saxton, back to Mulaney. Mulaney being watched in the backcourt by Salter. And Mulaney gets it across. Goes to the right side. Into Johnson at the right elbow. Johnson comes down left side of the lane. A little hook shot goes. And the ball goes on top now. Eccles couldn't handle the high pass. It'll belong to Eden Prairie. For Johnson, I believe that's 16. They got 14 here. It is 16. Mulaney with the inbounds pass is coming up the court. Left side, Johnson. Straightaway center is no good. Rebounded by Flower. Ball gets passed out to Eccles. Eccles shot, no good. Mulaney with the rebound. Mulaney surveys the floor. And with 2:30 to go in the first half, pushes it across. Tall. Right side, Tibbetts, Johnson, Saxton. Eden Prairie working the clock. And we're going to get a foul called on Eccles.
Rufus game foul for number 3 Eccles. As her second, team's 10. Tibbetts will shoot 2.
Tibbetts will try to extend this 7-point lead, 39-32. First free throw is good.
For Rufus game, 24 Hayes replaces Eccles.
Second free throw is also good. 9-point lead, 41-32. Biggest lead has been 10 by Eden Prairie. They've led throughout. Martin's 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has it stolen away. Here comes Eden Prairie. Ball across. Johnson. And again, Eden Prairie slowing it down just a little bit. Tall. Johnson. Tibbetts, Mulaney, Johnson on a give and go is good. She cut through from high on the second pass. She got the reception and gets a basket. It's an 11-point lead. She'll go to line for the end one.
As her second, Johnson will shoot one.
Johnson at the line. Tries to add to her 18 points. And does so. Makes it a 12-point game. 1:30 to go. Trap doesn't finish, but Mulaney steals the pass. Ball up ahead, tall. And timeout by Chris Carr. Eden Prairie takes a timeout with 1:17 to go, 44-32. Our score here in the first half.
This is a full timeout. So Rufus gained 3 Eccles and 34 Chappelle now playing. All sorts of photography is here taking pictures from the tournament. We check on the pictures and place orders on them. They are located on the main floor against the south wall right over there. When they get back after the day before. I want to thank the Lindbergh Center and its staff for the use of the facility and their hard work throughout the tournament. I want to also thank Miami Trophies for their support, supplying us some trophies once again for the tournament this year. Again, with that results is providing updated game stats throughout the tournament. If you'd like to have any more information about my set results, come down here to the table of team games and see that. Thank you.
Ball getting ready to come back into play underneath the Eden Prairie basket. Mulaney passes the ball in. Saxton on top for Mulaney. 3-pointer is way short and goes out of bounds. They belong to Rufus King. Coming up on a minute. Ball stolen away by Tull. Ball pushed up ahead. Tibbetts pop, stop, and shot. And at the 1-minute mark, it's a 14-point lead for Eden Prairie. Martin. Ball gets swung around. Eckel, 3-point shot from the left baseline, no good. Ball rebounded, put up. Johnson blocks it, and he gets the rebound. Chappelle couldn't get the shot going, but Mulaney lost the ball. Generals with the ball. To get to cross for Martin. Martin's 3-pointer short, and Tull with the rebound, stolen away from behind by Flower. Jump ball, alternate possession will belong to the Generals. Travel. Simone Salters found an opening, but she got a little too anxious. 33.5 seconds remaining. Mulaney. Being watched by Salters, comes across the timeline. Right side for Saxton. Saxton was coming up on 5 seconds. Johnson now to Mulaney. We're at 12 seconds. Mulaney looking for a pass. Gets it to Saxton. Saxton shot blocked. And a foul with 3.9 seconds remaining as Tibbetts came up with the loose ball and put it up right away. Fouls on Martin. Tibbetts shooting. Makes the first one. 47-32. Second free throw is up and good. 48-32. Our score at halftime. Eden Prairie Eagles 48. Rufus King 32. We'll be back shortly with the second half.
The winner is staying with extra semifinal tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And the winner of the LCO Hutchinson game will advance to the consolation bracket tomorrow at 2 o'clock and play the loser of the LCO Hutchinson game.
could somehow lose all the lights up there. Maybe be a little tight on a thing like that.
The camera's so sensitive, it moves so easily, it's really bugging without even moving. But okay, I'm trying. Okay.
And I might be
Alright, so take it in a little bit
I think the media room is I'm going to go back to the game. Approximately 20 minutes.
going over there getting the ball.
A lot of points.
Yeah.
It's going to be with the rail going this way. That won't be. Kevin doesn't like to get the ball. Overtime.
Yeah, I don't even have to go over there
I'm
now.
not sure if we get paid extra for that. Good, you doing Richfield too?
Well, I got crew up there.
Oh, you do? That's a pretty good turn. That should be a good matchup. Richfield and
Kennedy.
Kennedy. Kennedy's pretty strong.
Make sure you're here someplace. I see it on camera right now.
What camera? Oh, that one? Oh, which camera? You can count them.
Which one was before?
Yeah. Make sure that bald spot shows up.
We're back at Hopkins, coming out of halftime. Eden Prairie Eagles 48, Rufus King from Milwaukee Generals 32. It almost sounds like I'm doing a Globetrotter game, doesn't it? Leading scorers for Milwaukee, Eccles with 15, Martin with 6, and Young with 7 for Eden Prairie. Johnson 19, Mulaney 11, and Trammell and Tibbetts with 6. Eden Prairie starts off with the ball in the second half on an alternate possession. Mulaney and King has come out in a 1-2-2. Saxton shot short, rebounded by Young. Ball pushed ahead. We're going to get a blocking foul in the lane. That's going to be on number 12, Saxton. Her second, team first of the half. 16-point lead for Eden Prairie coming out of halftime. Ball being worked around. And Eckel hits the basket. The one time I looked down. Mulaney, Saxton. Back to Mulaney. Ball trying to be pushed inside. Back out on top now. Eden Prairie running a high 2-3 offense. Ball goes down low. Back on top. Mulaney for 3. Ball moves up ahead now for Milwaukee and tipped by Johnson, rebounded by Young, and a foul underneath by number 33, Emma Boehm. Boehm. B-O-E-H-M. Tibbetts is back into the game. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by the same shooter, which is Flower. Flower gets it off to Eccles. Eccles shot no good. Ball bounces around. Saxton comes up with the loose ball. Mulaney bringing it up court. Left side. Ball moved around. And Eden Prairie just looking for a backdoor option. When they get the chance, they'll work it in out. Mulaney right side now. Tipped out of bounds. It'll still belong to Eden Prairie. 51-34, 15:58 to go in our contest. First round of the Dick's Sporting Goods Holiday Classic. Our next game coming up will be Osseo and Hutchinson. Mullaney with the layup. Ball being pushed ahead. It's now a 19-point lead for Eden Prairie. Ball passed off. Put up by McWilliams, and that shot's no good. Eden Prairie up 53-34 with the ball. Johnson, three-point shots, good on the left side, just below the elbow extended. And it's a 22-point game now, 56-34. Eckel, her shot no good. Johnson hands it off to Mullaney. We also have St. Paul Central Maple Grove coming up. Shot's good. This one by Bayham. And then Prairie Lake and Hopkins on the nightcap on day one. Young, her shot no good. Ball rebounded by Eccles, put back no good. Johnson gets her hands on the rebound, dribbles out, and passes it off to Mullaney. Johnson and Mullaney, dual signees for the University of Minnesota. And ball goes out of bounds. Apparently Jackie Johnson has not grown enough to catch that pass yet. Generals take time out. We'll take one as well. You're watching CommunityHoops.com coverage of Eden Prairie versus Milwaukee Rufus King Generals for the Dick's Sporting Goods Holiday Classic. Generals ball coming out of the timeout. And a late reporting sub getting ready to check in next dead ball for the Generals. Ball into Young, kicked out for Eccles. Eccles going into the lane. We're going to get a block on Tibbetts. Checking into the game is Tamela Williams. 5'9" senior. And still in control is the Generals. Flower goes into the lane. Young couldn't hang on to it. Eden Prairie comes up with a loose ball. Mullaney. Ball works its way down to Johnson, into Tibbetts. Tibbetts fade away shot, no good. Blocked and rebounded by Young. Ball up ahead now for the Generals. We're going to get a charge. Apparently Young pushed her way into the block position. Gillum checks in. Or McWilliams. Shot by Saxton's good, a three-pointer. Gillum, number 30. Yep. 61-34, 13:32 remaining. Ball passed in and picked off by Saxton. Mullaney. Floater is good. We're at 63-34. 13:18 to go. Gilliam kicks it out. And ball picked up after it's tapped loose by Eden Prairie. Eccles' shot is good, and we're going to get a timeout. by
Timeout.
Milwaukee Rufus King Generals.
For Rufus. This is a 30-second timeout. For Rufus King, 21 Martin now playing.
.26 lead for Eden Prairie. 13:02 remaining in our contest. Rufus King had it down to 1 at 28-27. From that point on, it's literally been all Eden Prairie. Mullaney passes over the double team to Johnson. Tibbetts now with the ball to Mullaney. Into Johnson. And now Saxton. Generals come out man. Bayham. Johnson off balance, no good, and rebounded by Eccles. Right baseline, back on top. Martin's now with the ball, right baseline again. Young tries to get her hands on the ball. Lead pass was too much of a lead. Turnover for the Generals.
Rufus King, 11 Fowler. Replaces Gilliam.
Eden Prairie shot 51.5% in the first half, while the Generals shot 30.8%. Eden Prairie's up to 55% now. 12:15 remaining. Ball left side, working its way into the corner for Eccles. Being watched by Johnson. Reverse layup rolls in. And it's 63-39. Mullaney. Being watched by Williams. Going down the right side. Saxton brought her defender over, slowed her down. And Young comes up with the rebound, but miscue on the pass. Saxton intercepts. Johnson dribbles away from the defense, and a fadeaway hook is good. 65-39 for Johnson. That's now 24 points. And we're going to get a foul on Tibbetts. Going to the line will be Fowler.
Fowler will shoot 2.
First one's off.
Replaces Williams. For Eden Prairie, 5 Jury replaces Saxton.
Second free throw is good. Makes it a 25-point lead at the 11:30 mark. Ball almost picked off from behind. Jump ball, alternate possession will belong to the Generals. Fowler got in there, stole it away basically from Jurley. Martin with the inbounds pass, puts it up and in. 65-42. Mullaney goes right side. Tibbetts. Mullaney almost had it stolen out of her hands. Ball passed out. Jurley. That could have been a carry. Tibbetts coming down. Jurley on the dribble drive offense. And jump ball belongs to Eden Prairie.
Eden Prairie, 25 Karstens. Replaces Jury.
For Eden Prairie, Karstens comes in, 5'7" junior, first time in the contest.
Rufus team foul. Made by number 3, Eccles.
Eccles gets the foul.
Team second.
Ball tipped around, and finally Jackie Johnson comes up with it. Hands it off to Mulaney. Mulaney thought about the three. Tibbetts now. Back to Mulaney, comes down to the elbow, down to the block, puts it off the glass and in. Ball low. Eccles passes it back out on top after losing control. Young kicks it out to Martin. Martin's three short, and coming up with the rebound is Karstens. Johnson, turnaround hook is good. 69-42, coming under 10 minutes. Flowers into Young, no good. Shot was pushed out of her hand, so it's kind of a hard shot. Mulaney now with the ball. Several subs coming in at the next whistle. Mulaney loses the ball. Stolen away. Shot goes up, no good by Eccles. Salter stole that ball from Mulaney. Mulaney shot, free throw line, good. 69-71-42 now.
Shane Mulaney, 43.
Just off to the right, shot no good, getting her own loose ball rebound into Young, and she's got a basket. Rufus King calls a timeout. Several changes, we'll get them for you on the backside of the timeout. That three-point shot was put up by Fowler. 9:05 remaining in our game. 71-44. Eden Prairie on top. Eden Prairie Eagles on top of the Milwaukee Rufus King Generals.
For Rufus King, 10 McWilliams, 32 Williams, and 34 Chappelle now playing. Remaining seconds available on the 8 court, just outside the south court, we have Lucas. And we want to thank North Cuisine for their sports lines with food and healthy alternatives. All sorts of photography is here taking pictures. You can check out pictures or place orders with all sorts of photography. They're located on Main 4, right against the south wall, down by the Eden Prairie edge.
Eden Prairie ball coming out of the timeout. A 27-point lead for the Eagles. Ball gets passed in, stolen away by Martin. Ball gets kicked out. Martin's for three, baseline shot, short. Trammell with the rebound. Trammell looking for somebody to kick the ball to. Gets it out to Saxton. Saxton pushes the ball up ahead. Shot by Tull. Her shot is short, partially blocked, gets her own rebound. Kicks it out after she steps out of bounds. General's ball, Eagles on defense. Martin down the left side, 10-foot floater's no good. Rebound picked up by two players, jump ball, alternate possession. Will go to the Generals. 8:31 remaining. Ball passed on top. Fowler. Floater from 14 is good. 71-46. Saxton. Ball inside the Trammell now at the right block. Works her way in with the shoulders. Her shot's no good. Tull's shot is blocked. And the pass by Martin is stolen. Saxton. Ball works around. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Generals. As Parsons with the shot and out of control in the lane was Fowler. Complete line change for the Generals. Ball passed in. Saxton now with the ball. Across the timeline, ball goes into Karstens. Karstens has her ball, her pass intercepted. Eckel on the layup on the fast break is good. For Eccles, that's 21 now. Karstens into tall shot, no good. Saxton with the rebound. Cooter. And tall. Ball goes out of bounds. 7:01 remaining, 71-48. Our score.
Here we go.
23-point game.
Here we go.
Tall. Karstens, three-point shot, left baseline, no good. Rebounded by Young. Young hands it off to a guard. Gilliam gets it off. Over to the left side now. Salters. Eccles. Get past to Martin. Martin, no. Stinson. Stinson hits the three, makes it a 20-point game, 6:34 to go. Karstens has the ball stolen from behind. Fowler was the thief. Ball goes up ahead. Eccles with the ball now left side. Ball passed into Young. Young shot, no good. Rebounded by Call. Prairie up to Karstens. Karstens has the ball stolen once again. And Karstens going to be called for the foul, trying to limit Fowler's attempt to get at it. 6:05 remaining. 20-point game, 71-51. Generals ball. Prekke. Checks in for Prairie. Young with the basket. Makes it an 18-point game. Kruger gets up ahead to Saxton. Saxton across the timeline. Back to Kruger. Prekke. Trammell. One-two-two zone by Eden Prairie. Three-point attempt, no good by Stinson. Ball stolen away by Young. Young pushes it up ahead, gets the ball back off the glass, no good. Her own rebound off the glass, no good. A foul on Eden Prairie, probably Saxton.
Eden Prairie foul by number 12, Saxton. As your third.
For Saxton, that's three.
Young, will shoot two.
And Young at the 5:19 mark, her first free throw is way short.
Eden Prairie 3 4 Johnson, and 13 up. That way.
Second free throw is good by Young, makes it a 17-point game. Mulaney with the ball. Johnson, Mulaney. Back into the game. Ball gets knocked out of bounds and belongs to Eden Prairie.
Good hustle, good hustle. Quiet.
5:08 remaining. Johnson passing the ball in, full court pressure by the Generals. Mulaney pushes up ahead. Passes it over to Bricky. Off over to Johnson. Looking for a wheel cutter. Mulaney now with the ball. Off. Bricky. Tall. Johnson. One-time dribble, gets it off to the right side to Tall, and Mulaney will reset. Generals in a man. Johnson has the pass intercepted from her. Ball passed up ahead on the fast break is good. That one by Fowler. 15-point game, 4:19 to go. Mulaney gets the pass as Eden Prairie calls timeout. 4:17 remaining in our contest. It was a 27-point game, now down to 15. The Eagles 71, the Generals 56. Johnson with the ball on the inbounds, coming out of the timeout. General still in the full court. Tull with the ball, coming across the half court mark, and we're going to get a foul on Fowlers. Her third, team fourth, 4:11 to go.
What's that?
Eden Prairie passing the ball in right at the half court mark. Johnson receiving. Mulaney being watched by Williams. Mulaney loses the ball. It'll belong to the Generals. Down by 15 at the 4-minute mark. Young's basket's good. Ball into Mulaney on the full court pressure. Williams watching Mulaney. Johnson with the ball. Mulaney on the give and go. Hard shot, no good. Rebounded, here comes Fowlers. Fowler hands it off. 3-point shot, no good. Young's put back, no good. Johnson with the shot, with the rebound. Stenson had the initial shot for the Generals. Tull back to Johnson on the give and go. Out to Knopf. Johnson on the rebound, puts it up, no good. Young on the rebound. Young surveys the floor, finds she has a 1-on-4, probably not good odds. It was just a guess. Fowler right side. Ball worked its way down to Stenson. Stenson shot, no good. Mulaney with the rebound. Under 3 minutes now. It's a 13-point game, 71-58. Johnson, ball on top to Knopf, over to the right side, Tull. Mulaney now. Johnson, Mulaney. On the give and go, Johnson from 5 foot. 73-58 for Johnson, that's 27. Or 28. Shot no good. Mulaney with the foul. Young will,
Very foul committed by number 3, Mulaney.
Eccles will go to the line.
Second,
That is
team
28
second.
for Johnson. Mulaney with 22. Nobody else in double figures for Eden Prairie. For Milwaukee, Rufus King. Young with 17. Eccles with 21. 2:22 remaining. Eden Prairie down to 50%. And Rufus King up to 33. Second free throw was good, making it a 14-point game. Johnson has her pass knocked out of bounds by Young. Eden Prairie shooting 82% from the free throw line. Rufus King, 8 of 14 for 57%. Tall, over to Trammell. Trammell. And we're going to get travel on Trammell. When you don't stand straight up and you have your pivot foot in front of you, it's likely to have your pivot foot dragged, and that's why the travel is called. Martin. Fowler Martin. Three-pointer from the right corner is up and good. For Martin, that's 8, I think. No, it's 11. Coming up on the 130 mark. Mulaney. Trammell. 73-62. 11-point game. Johnson. Tall. Brecky Johnson on the cut through. 13-point game coming up on the 1 minute mark. Fowlers. Fadeaway. Short. Ball put back up. No good. Young will go to the line. Foul, I believe, on Trammell. Young going to the line with 17 points. She's 2 for 4 right now. She has a double-double with that rebound, making it 10 rebounds for her. Jackie Johnson, 20 rebounds, 30 points. 7 of 7 from the free throw line for Johnson. 11 of 21 field goals for Young at the line right now. 7-18 and 4 of 6. 10 rebounds and 19 points. Rufus King calls timeout. 1:02 remaining. 75-64. It's an 11-point game. Eden Prairie's largest lead, 29 points, 29 turnovers for Eden Prairie, 46 rebounds from the team, 13 offensive, 33 defensive for Rufus King. They have not had a lead in this contest. They got to within 1, 19 turnovers, 32 rebounds, 16 and 16. 6 of 23 from the three-point area for Rufus King, 3 of 7 for Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie with the ball. Johnson gives it back to Mulaney. Now back to Johnson. Johnson. And we'll get a foul on Fowler. For Fowler, that's 4, team 5th. 55 seconds remaining. Saxton. Back to Mulaney. Mulaney crosses the timeline. Over to the right side to Saxton. Saxton on the 5, dribbles. And we'll get a foul on Martin as she stepped up on the pivot foot. Team 6, 34.3 seconds remaining. Ball passed into Mulaney. Over to Saxton. Saxton, Mulaney's pass intercepted. Eccles, layup on the pass break, no good. Johnson with the rebound. 15 seconds, Mulaney with the ball. Gets it across timeline at the 8-second mark. Martin's going to be called for the foul to send Mulaney to the line. Eden Prairie move on to take the winner from Osseo Hutchinson game coming up. 6 seconds remaining. Mulaney's first free throw is good. That'll give her 23 points. 11 assists, so she has a double-double. Second free throw is good. She now has 24. And Young will take the final shot and good. Young finishes with 21, Eccles 22, Martin with 11. Our final score is 77-63. The Eagles over the Generals. For Eden Prairie quickly, Johnson with 30 and Mulaney with 24. Thanks for watching Community Hoops Basketball on CommunityHoops.com.